yours truly. I'm the one and only. I go by the name of Mr. Taliaferro. Please make sure you're following your boy on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. So Akon, he locked up. Well, technically Akon's a free man. Tekashi 6ix9ine was locked up, but he's a free man as well. If you don't know what I'm talking about here, Tekashi 6ix9ine was incarcerated for about 1.5 years time for being caught up in a non-trade gang racketeering case. He agreed to work with the feds. He's now a free man. He's got asthma, coronavirus is tearing up the New York prisons. They're like, this dude's gonna get out in August anyway. Let's let him out early. He's been out for like 2-3 weeks now. 6ix9ine is home. I've heard rumors that 6ix9ine is hitting up producers looking for beat packages for anyone that'll work with him. We'll see how that goes for 6ix9ine. I got my bets on the first artist to work with 6ix9ine. I believe it's going to be Tory Lanez. That's my guess. I saw 6ix9ine and Tory Lanez's Instagram live the other day. But a guy that has a very interesting opinion on this. Salute to Akon. Akon is very influential in giving back, especially to Africa. I think I read something along the lines. Akon has an entire city named after him. He's giving electricity to people for free. Like, he's doing incredible things in Africa right now. So I want to big that up real quick. Salute to Akon for what he's doing for his people and our people. But he wilding with this. This is out of bounds. So Akon has some interesting thoughts. He was actually on Instagram Live with DJ Who Kid the other day. And he believes not only should artists work with Tekashi 6ix9ine, though he is a known rat, the first known rat that's going to embrace it in the rap game we've seen ever. This is history being made. Akon says he believes artists should work with Tekashi 6ix9ine despite what he has been found guilty of and how he worked with the feds. He also believes that 6ix9ine should get a pass for ratting. And Akon said he wouldn't mind working with his quote-unquote homie, Tekashi 6ix9ine. Check it out.
Because, you know, Tekashi's out, so maybe you might do...
Nah, Tekashi, that's my little man, yo. You know what? Right. It's funny, because this is the thing, right? He's young, bro. His generation and our generation ain't the same. Yeah. We got to teach them different. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, when kids get in a situation like that, and I look at him still as a young OG, like a young G that was surrounded by a whole bunch of people that didn't inform him or that didn't educate him properly as to what he was getting himself into. You gotta understand, when as just human nature, when people getting caught up in situations, they're gonna follow their survival instinct immediately. And you gotta know that. If I'm an OG, I'm not gonna put somebody that young, that inexperienced, or that uneducated to the streets like that in a situation where I know that if we get caught up, there may be a possibility that he might fold on it. You follow what I'm saying? He has he's young. He hasn't been in the game that long to see the value of what that is. And then when you stop and you have to literally.
Yeah, all due respect to Akon and everything he stands for, I think he's incredibly wrong about this. And I hate when we do this. To me, this is like reverse racism in my mind, right? Like, why are we so quick to give other people a pass? And I look at this as the same thing, right? If Tekashi 6ix9ine was just a normal kid from the streets, if this was Bobby Shmurda, if this was YNW Melly, if this was Kodak Black, NBA Youngboy, there would not be the amount of fortitude, the amount of leeway given to Tekashi 6ix9ine, or these other guys like it is to Tekashi 6ix9ine, excuse me. But because Tekashi 6ix9ine is this quote-unquote innocent kid who all he was trying to do was get his rap career off the ground, he didn't know what he was getting his hands into. Don't blame him. He's just a kid. He didn't know it's not his fault that he snitched and got 12 people locked up for over 10 years. It's not his fault. Because we afford certain people who are not quote-unquote street guys certain different types of things that we don't give people who are really from their life. Like, that's ridiculous. He's getting a pass because he opted to get involved in the streets to promote his rap career. Look at all those dudes in the non-trade gang, Shotty and company, Mel Murder, who are going to be locked up for the next 5 to 10 years. So just because they come from nothing and Tekashi is apparently this innocent kid that was chasing the street life or quote unquote what came with it, we're supposed to give him a pass for his actions? I think Akon's out of bounds for those comments. How does he get a pass? No, be clear. Y'all know my story. If you don't know, if you're a new subscriber, I come from nothing for real, for real. This ain't no joke. This ain't no gimmicks. I'm from North Memphis, straight up and down. I didn't choose the streets. The streets were in front of me every which way. Anybody knows me, you know I went to Craigmont High School, all that stuff. The streets were every which way around me. I wasn't built like that. I don't mind telling that story to anyone. I tell that story all the time. I didn't have money. I got my ass a job. I could have sold dope. It was right in front of me. It was all around me. I went and got a job. I don't deserve any credit for that though. And had I chose the streets, I don't feel like I'm any type of sympathy. Right? If I chose the streets knowing better, that's my fault if I got caught up, jammed up in some mess. I don't deserve a cop out, or I don't deserve. Maybe if I was 16, like if I was 16 and this did happen to me. I did a crime when I was 16. I got a second chance for it. Tekashi's a grown man, and he was furthering his rap career. While those dudes are locked up for the next 10 years, most of them, while their families got to figure it out without a father, without a husband, a boyfriend, a provider, 6ix9ine is about to be making millions in a couple months. When it's free to go outside, trust and believe, that young man is about to move out the country, and he's getting beats for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. A rap album is coming. As a matter of fact, an English album and a Spanish album is coming from 6ix9ine really, really soon. He's going to sell really, really well. He's going to be back in the millions really, really soon if he's not still in the millions. But those dudes on the other side of that, they got to sit down, partially all because of the fame that came in the way of the 9 Trey gang, because they decided to back 6ix9ine and essentially extort him. Now, am I giving those dudes a pass? No, I'm not. I'm not saying that they don't need to be sitting down for a minute. All right, I don't wish prison on anyone, but if they got caught jammed up because they were not covering their footsteps, that's on them. The feds were watching them clear as day. But at the same token, I don't not group Tekashi with them, no. He's right there with them. I don't look at him any different just because he doesn't necessarily come from where them dudes come from, and he sought the street life, and those dudes just came from it naturally. How does 6ix9ine get a pass? I don't get what the hell Akon's saying. I don't understand his premise. It's like the second or third time I've heard Akon say something, and if he's entering that young OG mode where I'm looking at him a little funny, like, yo, that's how you giving it up? You think a rat that will snitch on anybody to not go to prison again, you think it's cool to work with him? You would work with him? I gotta question this dude's morals, and that don't even make sense, because this dude is somebody that I got a lot of respect for, because he continues to help his people in ways we've never seen a rapper help his people. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below. Akon says he will work with Tekashi 6ix9ine. He believes other artists should work with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Let's say you're an artist, or maybe you are an artist listening to my video. I know I got a lot of rappers that listen to my video. Salute to y'all. Best of luck to y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment box below. If the opportunity presented itself, and I'm going to be real, whoever decides to work with Tekashi 6ix9ine, you have a guaranteed hit first day out. Like, as soon as this dude drops his first record, you got a guaranteed hit with this kid. These kids don't care about rules and morals. That thing's finna go through the roof. I wouldn't doubt 10 million views in one day. I'm serious. He was doing already like 5 or 6 million views in one day already. Would you work with Tekashi 6ix9ine? Knowing what you know, agreed to work with the feds, a known rat, a known informant. Would you work with Tekashi 6ix9ine if he could financially change your life? Let me know in the comment box below. Follow me on Instagram at itsmrtaliaferro. I thank you guys so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
All the kids, they tuned in.
We locked in right now, Mr.
Mr. Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr. Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV.